Gaffer, we'll start off by just a congratulations, year in a couple of days. It's been quite a year, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's been amazing. Been gone fast. Feels as though it's flown by. So much has happened in what feels like a short space of time. But yeah, 12 months in the job. Loved it, every single minute of it. And yeah, hopefully the next 12 months are as successful. Fingers crossed.
Oh, nice to cap the year, wouldn't it, with a win on Saturday?
Yeah, it will. That would be a great anniversary present. But yeah, I think we need to just go and put a performance on. I think get the level of our standards is what we've been set. I don't think we played well enough in the last game, so if we can get back to somewhere near what we've been playing, then that'll be great. Give us a chance to get a result and yeah, celebrate on the way home.
Apart from the obvious, a win and a good performance, is there anything you're specifically looking for this week and this weekend?
Yeah, so I just felt the other day against Port Vale, I just felt that we were a little bit, one of the players used the word actually when we done the debrief, a little bit disjointed as a team, so all of the units sort of didn't function properly the way a successful team does. It wasn't though there was one unit in particular that was poor or this unit was, let us down. It was just felt like as a team performance we wasn't quite right, so yeah, disjointed. So if we could just bring all that back together, be a bit more compact, be a little bit more solid when we haven't got the ball, then if we do all them jobs right, then when we do get the ball, we're in a better position to go and attack. So yeah, just to get back to some sort of structure, and then hopefully we'll get a better outcome. Yeah.
Is it encouraging to you that a player has identified that themselves in the debrief?
Yeah, so and that's the beauty of the group that we've got, and that's kind of the ownership and the relationship that we've got. So I didn't come up with that particular word. I was trying to show the clips and the evidence of what we were seeing, and then when we put it over to the floor, what do you think, lads? It was one of the players who said, look, I just felt we were a little bit disjointed, and I thought actually that's probably the best way to put it. And they're an intelligent group, our players, and when you allow them to speak and tell them their opinion, then genuinely you get the answers that you're thinking anyway. So yeah, I'm quite happy with how we're playing. I'm not going to go overboard because we lost one game and we didn't play particularly well at home park. It's just, let's recognise it and let's try and do better in the next one.
And I suppose the other important thing to remember is that 20 games into a season, we are top of the table still. We're still averaging over 2.5 points a game. It's not the end of the world, is it?
It's not, no. We've got 44 points, is it? 43, 44 points. So, yeah, it's a brilliant, and we're not even halfway. So the target for us to set, we're over halfway that we needed. So we'll understand that we've had a brilliant start. Now we've had a poor result and we've had to fight for 2 points away from home in the last 3 league games. So, but as you've just said, we're still top of the league. We haven't won in 3, but we're still top. So it's not all doom and gloom. We understand that we're not going to have it all our own way for 46 games. There's going to be times where you've got to grind it out, and I just felt on Friday when we wasn't at our best, we didn't grind it out, although we did create some unbelievable chances, and the XG and the data that we always speak about, was one of our highest that we've had for a few weeks, but just one of them days. But yeah, we're in good shape, so there's nothing to get carried away with. We just got to try and perform better in the next one.
The next one is Cambridge. Mark Bonner's someone you've done your pro licence with, so someone you know quite well. How do you see them at the moment? Because they had an incredible start, didn't they? And they've hit a real wall at the minute. Yeah,
so let's not forget as well, last year, they done brilliantly last year. So yeah, I know Mark, he's a good friend of mine. We speak on the phone every now and again, pick the phone up to each other, see how we're both getting on. And yeah, they done brilliantly last year. Having come up the year before, had a great start to this season. Mark was obviously linked with moving to Rotherham. He chose to stay at Cambridge because he felt he's still got a good job to do there and more improvement in his team. And then lately they've struggled for results, but that again, that's the ebbs and flows of football. It doesn't go all your own way all the time, but I know for a fact that he'll have them really motivated this weekend. I know he'll have them well organised to play against us. We had tough games against them last year. They took 4 points off us, so yeah, it's not an easy game at all, ever playing Cambridge, and it won't be like that on Saturday either.
And with England playing in the evening, could be a nice double, couldn't it?
It could be, yeah. If England, well, I'm not worried about England. I'm worried about our game. And yeah, hopefully, if we get a good result, then we can relax and enjoy the England game on the coach on the way home. But business to take care of first from our own point of view.
Absolutely. Best of luck, Gaffer.